My session, which you will also find the stream to give you an idea. So if you come to your own perspective, I will give you the traditional classical text look, and I will begin with sadhana. Sadhana is a very classical word used in India when we were on the path. If any problem comes, any difficulty coming, we are in sadhana. So it's natural, accept it, it's the part of it. So sadhana, even a spiritual aspirant begins and takes time until to reach to enlightenment, samadhi, kaivalya, nirvana, the time between that. And Maharishi Patanjali, you should remember, he is a very famous grammarian, and he written Bhashya on Sanskrit grammar, original Sanskrit grammar, and also given us this Yoga Sutra, which people say it's a compilation whatsoever. It's compilation or his own, doesn't matter to us, but matters his guidance, the way he is guiding us to this path. And I will begin the first sutra of his sadhana, like a very new meditator. For Sanskrit, I need to put, because it's very small, a little mistake, I can do mistake in reading. No? You cannot guess. So he is saying sadhana path, and he begins first sutras with Kriya Yoga. And he defines what is Kriya Yoga. You can also say yoga in action. And you will see what Shri Krishna coming. So very nice parallel synchronization. They both coming from the same philosophy we call Sankhya, mathematics, pure rationality, no assumptions, no imaginations, nothing. Like the extreme of rationality can be found here, pure analytics. So he is beginning with the first sutra. He says tap. We call it tap, tapasya, tap, penance, no? Swadhyay, self-study, and Ishwar Pranidhan. 3, Ishwar Pranidhan, we say we are rational, very rational. I have not seen God. Nobody has seen. But still, when we use our rational mind and work for the purification of the self, it's all purification. So when ego starts to sublimate, we start to gather higher qualities in the self. Higher qualities, coming love, compassion, benedictions to all world. So this is we call purification method, where ego, I, starts to sublimate and become subtle and purified until it disappears. But with rational mind, we cannot stop to think that there is always beyond. No? If something is sublimating, my ego is sublimating, means I had a very basic instinct just to protect myself. That's my only desire on this planet. When people live with instinct, means I have to live and protect my body. This is the instinct, abhinivesh. No, we call it abhinivesh, technical word, which will come later. But when I start to work on yoga and purification, I go above my instinct. I start to use my rational faculties, meaning and purpose of life, intuition, more and more evolving. So in this evolution, I see, I'm sublimating. Then idea comes, if we keep on purifying, what is the limit? What is the limit? So always we come to a limit and there always something remains. out of it. So this beyond, nobody can touch, nobody can know. So logically, rationally, we give, so there is a state which is beyond, and we call it God, Ishwar, God. If we personally give a personality to it, many religions doesn't allow to give personality to God, like Islam doesn't allow to give personality. But in India, we give personality to God. Why? Mind has to think that in a human body, there is a possibility of touching that beyond. There is a possibility. And we see this possibility when in human, we get courage. No? Human are like, if somebody can perform a task before you and show you, you will be fully confident, I can do it. At least you will be motivated and you will be on the path. So Patanjali lays 3 foundations that once you continue the path, you will be on the path or not. So you must have a goal set, an idea that there exists a God which doesn't have diseases which I have, fully purified.